We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. The final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Browns take over first and
the Oklahoma product Baker Mayfield trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And I think Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason getting ready for this one because he put the focus squarely on football and cut out a lot of the peripheral stuff. Just focused in on being the best quarterback and leader for his Cleveland Browns team. And now all he has to do, take care of the turnover issues of last year. 21 interceptions he threw, second most in the NFL.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And he's got the hook up to Landry. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 12-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 43 yards on the ground. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to.
I hope not.
An opportunity.
I'm tired of seeing them lose.
Play, even when contested, looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham.
Cleveland's got too much offensive potential to be sucking as bad as they do.
Seibert now to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25. A touchback.
I'm hoping not, dude. I'm tired of seeing it.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Fuck Burrow up.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It looks like a nickel set.
I think he's going to really destroy their offensive line. I really do.
From the
Who knows, though?
Burrow gets it to his running back, Bernard. And they'll get
it is Cleveland.
They'll
do Cleveland things.
44. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow got an open man.
I need to get rid of Sandejo. He sucks.
And they're well past midfield,
He got
just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets it down to the 32.
Tyler Boyd.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Phillips on the
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So on 4th down, Burrow will give way to Randy Bullock for the Bengals field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And this is going to be incomplete.
If this is what you want to see from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to
What's
their
up,
offense.
dude?
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Burrow. That's complete. Bernard. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards the pickup. 1st down, Cincinnati.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns.
On the delay, it's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Randy Bullock.
We're still in the 1st quarter, but it's
Yeah, they
apparent
play
they're going to
tonight.
come up with a different
They
defensive
play the
game plan
Bengals
for him
around
because
8:30.
right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Hopefully winning
Pulling
tonight.
good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. JoJo Natson now on the return.
Yeah, that's going to be probably how it
To the
works.
25.
1st and 10.
Works my way, and
Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Give him 30 yards there.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as
No,
days
dude,
gone
I'm
by.
having
They
some
let
health
receivers
issues
find an open
right
patch
now.
of
I'm just
grass
not feeling
and let the
good.
quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air.
I've got, I'm on anti-anxiety medicine right now, and I'm having some heart problems as well.
So from inside the 20, here's
That's why I didn't do nothing yesterday or the day before.
From the red zone now, Mayfield quickly into the hands
But
of
I can't get too far behind in the streaming hours, so
end zone for a
the show must go on.
Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy
Thanks,
to him.
man. I appreciate it.
You make sure you
That's
have more
it.
people in his general area.
The doctor says
wherever
it's
he
not too
lines up.
serious,
So
but
he's trying to discourage them.
I'm just
from throwing
kinda
the ball to him.
in a mood.
Fielded in the end zone.
Figure it out
Wilson is
sooner or later.
perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Well, the Bengals making their way out, and we mentioned it before, but it bears repeating. 29 seasons in Cincinnati without a playoff win, the longest current streak in the NFL. Now, it's year 2 of Zach Taylor at the helm, Charles. Year 1, of course, of Joe Burrow. So how close do you think they are to ending that ugly streak?
Not as close as they would like to be, but there's definitely a reason for optimism. You already mentioned it. Joe Burrow, the #1 pick in the draft, a new face of the franchise, and a guy who can create plays when everything breaks down around him. Remember, they were 26 on offense last year, 29th on defense, so they've got a ways to go just to get into contention. I do think, though, if they have a chance to win 6 games this year, I think that would show nice improvement and really set themselves up for the future.
Yeah, that would be a 4-win bump if they could get to just 6 from their 2-14 campaign in 2019. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game,
trying to get the food,
even though it occurred early.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Complete to Jarvis Landry. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Four yards remain for 2nd down.
Let's get this.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
You know, the Browns do have some pretty good potential. They, I mean, on paper, we're one of the top best-looking teams, you know, with talent. It just...
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
All right, they're fun. They're fun games. They're fun in person.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Burrow on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Yeah, no, I hear you on this, dude. I'm tired of not being able to do nothing.
1st down, Cincinnati.
I wish I could do a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Sheldon Richardson.
Able to fall on it, but look.
Yeah, because honestly, I was supposed to get tickets for this game right here, but couldn't get it. I would have been in Cleveland tonight.
Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
At the 40-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Oop. Damn it.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down, Bengals.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
E.J. Goodson made the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Yards to go.
Here's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mixon with a first down carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
And it brings up third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. Burrow.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of
good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
10 at the 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And able to find Green. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sure, I'm trying. I'm kind of spacing out the whole game.
It's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw?
I'm very tired.
Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And Bullock will put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
28. Bengals.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've reached halftime, and there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Bengals 20.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At the 28-yard line.
Open man is Uzomah. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On second down, Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Slant pass to Boyd. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's caught by his tight end Uzomah. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
10 yards.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. This will be caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sione Takitaki came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
Wow.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second down, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
he was brought down.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
No, come on.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
2-yard attempt.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're
because
wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6.
That'd be no fun. So I'm kind of sandbagging it a little
We
bit.
don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
4-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will
That's
win.
coming back.
What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
47-yard.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
To Austin Hooper. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 37. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the... And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Austin Seibert.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph.
Right down there.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. On the slant, complete to Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mayfield's
that one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Burrow will throw. To Mixon on the check down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
At their own 27-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
21-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Mayfield sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. Now Burrow loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds Ross. Right side, it's complete. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Bengals.
On 1st down, Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Score Browns 42.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10. At the
handoff comes to Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2nd and 10 at the 30.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And that will be incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 8, 2:11 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll look to throw. 10 more there and another first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for John Ross.
Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 46 yards. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. He finds his target, Beckham. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw. He's got Green. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they will take a knee here.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.